The sound right now is busting. Atlanta's sound is busting so crazy, y'all. Like, this is the pioneer start of the
She already heard about me. She's already pointing out pops. Cookie stole no ID. Color name trap make me feel like a pops.
I kind of.
As of 2023, Playboy Carti,
Holy shit, nigga.
1000 Man Bonnie are in completely different.
Why is he so loud? Holy. Relax. Hold on.
Places in their careers. The latter are semi-successful, while Carti has risen to the top of mainstream rap. But at one point, these three all had the same level of popularity and were even part of a group. Two of them were literally family, and as a trio, they formed.
Facts. Facts. Niggas don't even know about this. This is a good video. I think this is gonna be the last one before we hop up into. Hold on. This is what we play.
The group Splur Gang, dropping a couple SoundCloud classics before they disbanded. In this video, I'll be going over the members' background, the music they made, and the many beefs that led to their brutal falling out. The story of Splur Gang.
07.
Splur Gang was a group consisting of Playboy Carti, Uno the Activist, and 1000 Man Bonnie.
Keep in mind, y'all, this is. Damn, man. Mitch definitely know, bro. Nigga know the timing, bro. This shit was. The sound right now is busting. Atlanta's sound is busting so crazy, y'all. Like, this is the pioneer start of the whole shit. This shit wild. Shit crazy. Niggas don't get it. Niggas don't get this one. This shit was wild. This was wild, y'all. Like, niggas really grew up seeing this shit go down. It's kind of a fire screenshot.
From around 2014 to 2016. Uno the Activist and Carti, who many people think are real cousins due to how close they were to each other around that time, were family friends. They knew each other since they were little kids. Their families went to school together, and so did they. Since Uno and Carti grew up together, naturally knew each other since they were little kids. Their families went to school together, and so did they. Since Uno and Carti grew up together, naturally they both started making music together around the same time. Their old tweets
Nigga know it.
Carti supporting Uno's music.
Troy Bando Mark.
Troy is Uno. Uno is right next to Carti in Carti's music video. So they were very close as young kids. Bonnie came into the picture a bit later. Uno had a crib when he was 18 and Bonnie was one of the people that just ended up being there. They said they became very close after they jumped Uno's roommate. Some fans refer to this time period of Carti.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie. Having moved out at 18 is crazy. Yeah, nah, niggas was on there. Niggas is chat. Y'all don't even get it. A lot of shit ain't how it used to be, bro. Not on no old nigga shit. It's not even that long ago, but shit just ain't how it used to be, bro. That shit wild, bro.
Uno and Bonnie as the golden era, claiming it was when they made their best music. Keyword, some. The three of them together didn't have a large amount of songs where they were all featured, but they worked with each other heavily and were constantly seen with each other, especially Carti and Uno. Newer fans often question the validity of this group.
That nigga should have made a label. My bad for pausing a lot. That nigga should have made a label around this time. Or not made a label, but like, I don't know. Probably something. They were probably talking about that shit, but some shit probably went down.
And yeah, they were a serious group, not just friends. They had a logo based off the Mercedes-Benz logo and the text 678, which is the area code of Atlanta, the city they were from. And during the time period they were active, they dropped a plethora of notable tracks. Splur Gang. Yes, they literally have a song called Splur Gang with close to 1 million views on YouTube. The song is about their life in LA, making money, and splurging.
Bruh, y'all gonna hate me for this. I'm about to, niggas. I ain't gonna lie, that shit got a good ass alumni.
On brands like Fendi. Sleeping with My 9. Carti raps in an auto-tuned voice about his lavish and dangerous lifestyle, sleeping with his 9. Uno raps about hitting the mall. V-Lone Thug, released as part of ASAP Mob's Wavy Wednesday series and an ode to V-Lone, ASAP Bari's streetwear brand. Carti eventually got V-Lone tatted on him, and at the time it was cool. Carti and Uno were both getting exposure from ASAP, who were wildly popular at the time. Even Uno was calling himself a V-Lone.
That Supreme during this time was so good. Early Supreme era, probably like after 2016, 17, maybe even 18. Some things I could still rock, me personally, but like this era, there was something different about the way that shit hit and the way it was in the streets at that time.
V-Lone Thug. What? The song is them repeating what. Fun fact, Cardi says what 135 times, Uno says it 3 times. The song was supposed to be a part of A$AP Mob's debut album Cozy Tapes, and the music video was dropped on A$AP Rocky's YouTube channel to help promote them. You and Me, one of the last songs Uno and Cardi ever recorded, featuring production from Pierre
OGV long era before the case is facts.
Born.
That's when it was Flea.
Oh, it's one of their
Not Flea. Oh. It was Flea at that time. I'm just being honest.
It was only released to the public after it
leaked
leaked 2 years later in 2019. The members also shout each other out very often. 1000 Band Fani in his 2016 song SGG. Playboy Cardi's 2014 track titled Bag, where he said, "Splur gang be my clique, I'm CEO of that." Back when Uno was in high school, he dropped a song called I Doubt It. Cardi can be seen in Splur gang be my clique, I'm CEO of that. Back when Uno was in high school, he dropped a song called I Doubt It. Cardi can be seen in the music video, and Uno even coincidentally uses Splur as an ad-lib. Another interesting part about them is they used to use the same beats quite often. The beat on Uno, Sipping Tea, is the same as Cardi's Motivated, and the beat on Cardi's
Niggas are not seeing none of that.
Check is the same as Uno's Shine with an I.
But
unfortunately,
like
as you all know, the
like,
relationship with Sour and the members would never actually reconcile. There was a lot of beef, but there were 2 major ones. Bonnie versus Yachty and Uno versus A$AP Mob / Bloody Dior. What does this have to do with Cardi?
Wait.
He was friends with all Sour and the members. The beat on Uno.
He's actually going crazy. Cheap fabrics. Yeah. Oscar, man, we talking about the old time, the OG time, and don't act like you not bumping or what's not bumping this. Stop that. Stop that, boy.
Ad-lib. Another interesting part about them
this the history.
Is they used to use the same beats quite often. The beat on Uno, Sipping Tea, is the same as Cardi's Motivated, and the beat on Cardi's Check is the same.
Sipping Tea was better to Motivate. Oh, hey, see, I heard Sipping. I didn't even heard Motivated
Shine,
though.
Often. The beat on Uno, Sipping Tea, is the same as Cardi's Motivated, and the
I don't think I heard.
No, the relationship with Sour and the members would never actually reconcile. There was a lot of beef, but there were 2 major ones. Bonnie versus Yachty and Uno versus A$AP Mob / Bloody Dior. What does this have to do with Cardi? Well, he was friends with all of them, and this eventually turned into Fani and Uno versus Cardi, and be the end of Splur Gang.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm keeping it real,
the beat on Uno, Sipping Tea, is the same.
let me keep it real quick. Carter's probably on some like, cause these niggas are lower than both of these names, right? Cause before A$AP Mob, crazy. Them niggas are pioneers with a hell of shit, right? And then Yachty is like damn near mainstream, Nautica deal, mainstream at the time. So it's like, nigga, y'all niggas, he ain't gonna say specifically below, but like in terms of viewership, them niggas was below him. So it's like he was probably like, damn, nigga, y'all niggas need to squash that shit and let's get this dollar or whatever, or just be on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause both them niggas are all up. If I'm not be honest, everybody in that clique is up except them niggas. So that beef killed their careers. I'm not gonna lie. That small little shit killed their shit.
Same as Cardi's Motivated, and the beat on Cardi's Check was Shine. Relationship with Sour and the members would never actually reconcile. There was a lot of beef, but there were 2 major ones. Bonnie versus Yachty and Uno versus A$AP Mob / Bloody Dior. What does this have to do with Cardi? Well, he was friends with all of them, and this eventually turned into Fani and Uno versus Cardi, and be the end of Splur Gang. It's late 2015, and A$AP Rocky just met Cardi through Ian Connor, and introduced him to the A$AP.
Look at these nigga walking suit and tie. Nigga talking about some boy, niggas getting money now. Niggas drunk, getting money, high as hell.
Mob. At the time, Cardi was around several other rappers from the underground scene in Atlanta. For example, here's him with Slime C.
And then what? Funny tried that shit with Lucky in 2018. That was his execution fully. Yup. And at the time, niggas don't even know, bruh. What I was saying is that Luck at the time, bruh, was dropping underground bangers that are now mainstream bangers now. So it's like, damn, them niggas wasn't even near that nigga. That nigga was already making motion. Damn near on their level, for real. So that's what I had to say. Cause this nigga Fonny did himself. Uno kind of did himself too. Niggas thinking they too hot. Hey, nigga, relax. It ain't that hot.
And what? Through AWGE, A$AP Worldwide Global Entertainment, aka
A$AP Worldwide Global Entertainment. Wow.
Rocky's creative agency, which Cardi was signed to at one point. Cardi,
It's all
Uno,
good,
and
brother.
A$AP Mob
Man,
could
you
even
know
be
how-
seen
I
together
know how
at
that shit
A$AP
go.
pop-up shops. alongside Fonnie, D
that
Savage,
shit
Ian
go
Connor,
gang,
and the
trust
rest of the mob. So around late 2015 to alongside Fonnie, D Savage, Ian Connor, and the rest of the mob. So around late 2015 to early 2016, Cardi began to align himself with ASAP Mob more and more, and he'd be with Uno and Fonnie less. This created some tension and a bit of a divide as Cardi wasn't always with them anymore. So it was already Uno and Fonnie on one side and Cardi on the other. Since then, people were speculating that he switched up to be with the mob, but they were still dropping music and things seemed to be on good terms internally, which is all that matters at the end of the day. Until one fateful day. Bloody Dior, who's a creative director,
that's crazy. Dog, bruh, if you wasn't, nigga, I'm paying attention to this shit. OD.
Matters at the end of the day. Until one fateful day. Bloody Dior.
Hey, this nigga is the feds. Can I get a Scody Fed? Hey, draw that Scody Fed for his ass. This nigga said, yes, he shot him. Yes, shot him. Jeez, guy. You didn't get a feds.
Dior, who's a creative director slash model, shot Uno. Yes, shot him. And Fonnie.
Damn. That's crazy.
Immediately sided with Uno, rightfully so. Cardi was indifferent and still hung out with the ASAP mob, even calling Bloody Dior his big bro. What's even more unfortunate is the fact that Dior and Uno were close at one point. He even said he bet it all to Uno.
Weird.
Yes, shot him. And Fonnie immediately sided with Uno, rightfully so. Cardi was indifferent and still hung out with the ASAP mob, even calling Bloody Dior his big bro.
Damn.
What's even more unfortunate,
Chilling with the nigga that shot you. Oh, that's
to show you how close they were. Bloody Dior would even drop a diss track on Uno, Free Smoke Part 3, which some fans pointed out sounded just like Uno. After the situation transpired, Cardi made it clear he was not going to side with Uno. Uno made a bunch of tweets about Cardi switching up on him. This ain't no diss, but I would never sell my soul for the fame. I would never change on my family over woman. I would never friend my brother's enemy. I would never talk down on family. So guys, I don't with them before they meet. All that devil worship feeding statues is out. He'd go on to say they're selling their soul and getting for fame. The secret is out. People look you in the eye and say, I can take your
I
style.
ain't gonna lie, dog. Yes, dog. You see how he moving now? That nigga probably went wrong, bruh. That nigga went wrong, bruh. That nigga was chilling with the same nigga that shot you. Yup.
Out here, y'all seeing things from one side. That shit, my brother, I would never call the shooter my bitch and getting for fame. The secret is out. People look you in the eye and say, I can take your style because we're family, then never see you again. If a person shot my brother, I would never call the shooter my big homie, especially when these guys babies out here. Y'all seeing things from one side. That shit dead as
Obviously now, nigga more popular and shit, but at the time, yeah, and this shit is crazy. This is wild, bro.
of today. People lie on the shine. Ain't that crazy? He'd go on to say, I'm not a V-Lone thug, meaning he doesn't mess with Cardi and the rest of ASAP Mob like he once did and even rapped on their song V-Lone Thug. He then showed him and Cardi's DMs. Cardi says they love using his name for attention. He doesn't have to be cool with anyone.
Wait. I remember this.
Cardi's DMs. Cardi says they love using
Yep, facts. Okay.
and call him afterwards.
And he beat him on accident. Nigga, quote unquote, wanted to congratulate him, but
To let Yachty know. Fonnie even had beef with Quality Control, Yachty's label. A year after the altercation between them, Fonnie had forgiven Yachty, but Yachty didn't know. So while trying to go up to Yachty and congratulate Yachty on his album's success, Fonnie got absolutely packed by Lil Yachty's security at South by Southwest, and Yachty effectively won the beef. A week after Fonnie got jumped, a fader video between Cardi and Yachty would be released. So naturally, Fonnie must have felt like Cardi didn't have his back, because he didn't. This, on top of the Bloody Dior and Uno situation, seriously tainted their relationship. Fonnie would later make up with Ian Connor and Lil Yachty. Of course, Uno supported Fonnie and released the diss track on Yachty, Free Smoke Part 1. This track was in support of Fonnie after his beef with Yachty, letting Yachty know he wanted all the smoke. It was actually produced by Pure Born. Free Smoke became a series. He dropped a Part 2, which is just a diss, and who it's directed at is hard to say. And of course, Bloody Dior, after shooting Uno, would drop Part 3. Since then, Uno and Fonnie have addressed the situation multiple times, and a lot of it is in their music. Sad Truth Freestyle. On Sad Truth, Uno addressed
these niggas stay underground, just underground legends. Honestly, at this point, they didn't hit that up point. It just didn't happen.
is falling out with Cardi. He claims money was the difference between him and Cardi. They used to be brothers. Cardi ate off Uno, and an enemy of Cardi's was an enemy of Uno's, but Cardi chose on him. In Shine, with a Y this time, Uno sings about Cardi's betrayal, saying, "Better watch who you call your bro, and why you betray me, I don't know." Later on, in 2019, Uno would remix Cardi's song Pissy Pamper and reply to a comment saying, "I don't hate him, don't love him." Not picking sides with yourself is crazy, but by that time, the beef was over. Fonny addressed the situation as well. He said,
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, by that time, it was clip.
he still loves Cardi.
Cardi actually followed that nigga Uno, but you like he said, Uno was fucking right. Nigga, you can't be chilling with a nigga that shot at me.
He just thinks he's a female dog and can't forgive him over the internet for speaking ill of him behind his back. Much later on, in an interview in 2020, Uno did say, "I got nothing against him, but I'm not gonna take back what I said. Everything happens for a reason. I know where we stand, so it's cool. More blessings to him." And when Whole Lotta Red dropped, Uno even took to Twitter and wrote, "Congrats on the album, @Playboy Cardi. Love you." Final thoughts. Overall, Cardi wouldn't have reached the popularity he has today without Splur Gang, but he likely wouldn't have gone to where he is today without the help of ASAP Mob. Here's a good comment summarizing the situation. "I mess with Uno and Fonny, but in my opinion, they don't get that to blow up in the industry, you just need to do certain things, hang around certain people to go mainstream. Cardi did those things, and those certain people just happen to have beef with Uno and Fonny, which is true. To level up, you gotta work with new people, usually in a better position than you." So, does what I said right Cardi's wrongs though?
It don't.
I want my bro, we smoking up. Yeah, I want my bro and he pop me up. Yeah, I'm with this bitch and she cool as fuck. Yeah, I'm with this bitch, I just cool it, bro. And my fish is filled with colors, bro. Yes, I'm fly for real, something like that. And I make sure my bitches feel all my love. And this though my best friend, I'm kicking shit with my bud. Damn, I'm so high.